All right. I am your host, Jeffrina. Um, this is ladies' night. So all you guys, you got to stay in the chat. Any ladies need to come up or wants to come up here? Everybody's welcome. All the ladies are. I'm just getting it kicked off until Bama gets up here. Pug Mama, you're welcome to come up here. I will need to um, cut your camera on just for a second, though. If you don't have it, just say you don't, and I can work something out. I got you, Bama, if you want to turn your camera off there. Hey, there's Mama Bear. Woohoo! You can turn your camera off, Mama
Oh
Bear.
gosh, look how beautiful.
Yeah. You don't have to have your camera on the whole time. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna step down. I'm gonna be doing some stuff. If y'all need to get my attention, just say my name or
Okay.
something.
I'll tell
Or
Mama Bear.
yeah, or you can text me. If I'm not watching or something. I'll be watching the basement to bring people up. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got you, Pierre. I see you, doggy. All right, look at her. All right, I'm going in the basement. Y'all have fun. Yeah, just don't do nothing I wouldn't do, and that's not much. I'm just saying. What?
That leaves the way right open.
It does. All right, Jeffrina's out.
Hi, Jeffrina. Don't y'all love that name, Jeffrina? Next week, I am hoping to have a surprise guest. Never before been on a panel, but she's been in the community for years.
That's awesome.
I hope I can. So, how are y'all doing?
I am doing just fine. I've been working.
Making your jewelry.
Yes.
And, well, if y'all don't mind, this might be a short one. I don't feel so good today.
Oh
It's
no.
I don't know what it is. I just don't feel good.
Not good.
And no, I don't know if it's the rheumatoid or what. And there's her goat. She is beautiful, isn't she?
Hmm.
Hello, Bruce. I can see him when Jeff put MC Tyrant Hunter puts them.
Yeah. Let me see if I can
Um,
look at the chat without knocking myself off.
I don't know how. I need to get me a laptop. Mine died. Um, Peter, how are you doing?
I'm tired. It's Tuesday, long day at work.
Feels like a whole week has gone by and still no end in sight.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Well, did your Sunday get better?
Huh. Yes and no. Um, I don't like to be included in somebody else's mess.
Trauma.
And
Exactly
I'm
when I
like,
didn't do it.
right, I'm not in trouble. I don't know why they were involving me, but yeah.
It happens to me. And I don't know how I get involved.
Well, I mean, it's weird when they start fighting, they bring up shit from my childhood. Like, do you
Hmm.
remember when Pierre was 9 years old and you told her this? Well, I never forgot that, and I'm like, what the? I Why are we talking about when I was 9 years old?
Right.
I'm 44. Can we leave me alone? I'm 365 miles away. Keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, I know exactly. And um, my father's been dead a week, well, a little over a week now. He's still causing all kinds of ruckus. That's the meanest man. Swear. But
Um,
could be
how are you
worse.
doing with that? How are you doing with that?
I didn't get a dime. Not the, someone said that if I contested it, that I would at least get 10,000. But all I ever wanted was a father. I didn't. I didn't care about any of his money or anything like that. And
Yeah, when
I'd
my
rather
father
just
passed away, I was the same way. They were like, you should fight for it. And I'm like, I'm good. He never gave me anything in life, and I don't need anything in his death.
right. And his wife had COVID, and my baby sister had COVID, and they were at the funeral home and the funeral. Well, I refused to go. I hadn't seen him in 4 years when he was alive, so what I want to go see him when he's dead for? And I've taken some slack about that, but I didn't like him. I mean, like I said, I didn't see him in 4 years. I never met this wife,
Right.
and, but I didn't know if since he died with COVID, and I mean, I know he was embalmed and all that good stuff, but what if there's not enough stuff? If it's true, if it's a real COVID, what if? And with his wife and my little sister having it, I ain't taking no chances, with any of it. And I think it's real because a month ago he was still working. I know he was 84, but he was still working at the courthouse.
Right.
And, he looked just as healthy could be.
How was your weekend, Mama?
It was just normal. My days are starting to run together. I'm trying to think what happened this weekend. I don't
didn't
think we
I
had
did
anything
anything.
going.
I'm not good to get out and go places. Are y'all?
I go shopping every weekend, but that's
I didn't
about
even
all
bother
of
with
it.
that. I didn't even bother with that. I was just like, after the weekend prior, we had to drive up to Virginia to unpack my daughter's dorm room. So I was like, I'm not doing anything after that trip. I'm like, don't ask me for anything. So
What about something to drink? Uh, son, did you ever get anything? Your smart water or
Smart water.
yeah,
here? Tell it.
yeah, he went back out to the store.
Did he?
So I got mad at my husband. What day was that, Kenneth? Was that
uh,
Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Sunday. I got mad at my husband because he went into the store, came out with an energy drink for himself and a drink for my daughter, and I'm driving him, and he didn't bring me anything, and I got livid.
Oh, but then you had to go to Lions, right?
Yeah, then I had to go to the Food Lion, and he came out with nothing again, and I was like, "What the? What is wrong with you?" He's like, "Well, just take me back to the other store. I'll get you something." And I'm like, "No, it's fine. I've got it. I'll get it myself." So, but then he went back out, and he came back with energy drinks and a tall bottle of Smart Water.
Oh, good. Did you see that video to where that girl argued um, that um, smart water literally made you smart?
Hey, Taryn, and it does. I'm a genius.
Hi, baby girl. My beautiful little girl. She's beautiful. Well, anyway. Um, is Bruce City in the chat? Can anybody see?
I didn't see him.
He'll be here. He will be. I thought Golden would be here, and then Rebecca Andrews is supposed to come in.
I see Lulu. Hey, Lulu.
Lulu, I love Lulu.
I do too.
I want to go live with her. Lord, could
Heck
you
yeah.
imagine my size if I did? I'd be eating constantly. I was hoping Susan Williams would come too.
Yeah. Hey, Danny. Speaking of Susan.
And I really enjoyed talking with her.
I did too.
And I thought she was very, very nice. And have y'all been watching Glenn's and then the Drama Dome?
No.
Don't. Which I love Glenn. And then
I'm
the
sure.
Drama Dome took it over to his channel. It was a mess.
Sorry, I'm trying to order 5 pounds for my kids. You done?
Oh, Susan, get on up here. Hey,
Come on.
I can see Chad if you press that button right there.
She's rolling a joint. That's what they said in the chat. Yeah, the Drama Dome's got that one word, the drama. I cannot stand any drama in my life. There's no room for it.
It's ridiculous too. I got enough everyday drama, my own, without having to go borrow from anybody else.
So let's talk about current events then. What are you guys thinking about that 9-year-old getting tased or maced?
That made me so mad. I was literally shaking. I mean, hey, Bruce Davis, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? She was already handcuffed in the back of the car. Why did he have to do that?
My question is why wasn't she handled with care to begin with?
Right.
She had just witnessed an altercation between her mother and father. And she thought her father had been stabbed by her mother, which is probably why she was screaming for him.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see my dad. I just want to see my dad. So it surprised me that they handled her as if she was a dog that got off its leash,
Did you hear him? He said, "You're acting like a child," and she said,
and she's like, "I am a child." So
that just broke my heart.
Yeah, I didn't understand that, and he showed no concern or care for her at all in what she had just seen.
Mm-hmm.
Because she really did think her mother had stabbed her father.
And she might have. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying she did.
And
I'm not saying she didn't.
Yeah, I wish I could find out more on that.
And then for that union president to make that announcement like he did, I mean, he okayed what his officers did.
Who, in Rochester?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeff, I
know it's on Colorado Donkey Cop Lunch.
I thought I emailed you, Jeff, but I can email it to you really quick. Or
I can put it in the video.
I could put it in the private chat. Hang on one second.
I was mad. Did you see how he took her to the ground?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Knee. A 9-year-old girl. Somebody said, well, she weighed 100 pounds. That's not really that little.
Does that matter?
It didn't to me.
A child is a child is a child all day.
Mm-hmm. And then she's got some mental problems anyway. Rebecca, come on up.
Cooking with Lulu. Can you turn your camera on just for a second?
Good. I'm not eating anything.
Okay, that's good.
Hello,
All right,
Lulu.
Jeff. I got you. I put the links in the
Hi, how's everybody?
I'm wonderful.
Hi,
thank
Lulu.
you.
Hey, Lulu.
Hi, how are you ladies?
Good. How are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I was hesitant about coming up because I have the granddaughters here and everyone doesn't know and these apartments in New York City are kind of small and everyone doesn't know when to be quiet or when to keep it down and
Kids don't
so
bother
sorry about the
me.
noise, guys.
They're
It's fine. My husband feels right. You're making him feel at home. He's from Queens.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Queens. He's used to the noise. It's when he first moved down south and it was quiet, he couldn't stand it.
Oh, okay.
Lulu, you handled yourself very good today.
I always try to, Obama. You lovely lady. I always try, but it's not that easy. But I try my best. I try sometimes not to give in.
Oh, you did good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think you had him eating out of your hands by the end of it.
Oh yes, I hope so.
You did. Watch this, y'all. This makes me that poor baby
Oh,
girl.
this is about the 9-year-old girl. Yes.
Look how he's holding her down. Well, not yet.
How can I help?
But you.
No, because you're not going to run. Paris, you're not going to run away from me, okay? Because I'm going to have to chase you. Okay? And I got like 6 other cars coming to chase you.
I don't care.
All right?
I don't care.
Well, come and talk to me, please.
No, I don't care.
Dear. What is going on? What did you tell your mom?
What
did you tell your mom?
I'm not worried.
Huh?
I'm not going.
Huh?
I'm not going.
That's fine. But what did you tell your mom?
What?
What happened? Why are you so upset?
She stabbed my dad.
Who did? She did? Okay.
My lip. No, it was not, because when he walked in the house, he was holding his stomach. It was my blood. How the hell? So your lip gonna be all your stomach to your pants? On the porch.
Who's
yes,
your dad?
You grown ass little girl. You're grown as a bitch. You
Who's
don't
your
know what
dad?
you're talking about. Look at you.
Who's your
that
dad?
was your blood of your lip. That much blood? Yes, he had me in the head like you finna really make me do.
Man.
Really go in on your ass. Because she's 9 years old and she's really behind. That's what she's done. That's what she's done. It's okay. You sit there, watch this man put his hands on me all the time. All the time.
Did you stab him?
No, I didn't. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
How do you know that?
Because how do you know that? Yes, because when he walked in the house,
my car,
when he walked in the house, he was holding. Okay, so your lip gonna go in his blood. He had me in the headlock.
I'm not
so
saying.
You stabbed him? I'm sitting here arguing with him. Yeah, so I stabbed him. Yes, you did. I just put the police on him. They gonna find him. No, he is. They gonna find him.
Dude, just come with me to my car.
You gonna get your ass for sitting here lying. I'm not. Come on. I'm not going to. First of all, Stevieana, you gonna bring your ass to this motherfucking house. I'm gonna ask you one. You gonna bring your ass to this house if I yoke your ass up and drag you home. I got custody. You're my child. So you gonna take your ass home right now, and you gonna take your ass in the house. Go the fuck in the house now. Come on. Man, I wish you might.
If you want my help, just feel it. Stop.
Who the fuck is you talking to like that? Who the fuck is you talking to like that? Who the fuck is you talking to like that? No. talking to like that?
Come on, dear. All right, listen, do me a favor. Go back to the house. All right? Here, you're not running away from me. You're not running away. Come on.
Can I help ya?
Come on.
Can I help ya? Can I help you?
Come on.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
All right, let's go. Stop. Enough.
Can I help you?
Enough.
You can suck my dick. You can suck my dick. You can suck my dick. What's up?
Enough.
Don't say shit pussy about me. Come on.
Come on. Stop.
Get up.
Stop.
Right, you're still talking. Let me go.
Yeah, Mom's trying to serve. Sorry. Go. A couple cars on.
Stop.
Put her in your car.
No.
Stop. You gotta tell this officer.
Now notice how he's manhandling this child already.
Get back in your house.
No. I want my dad. I want my dad. I'm not getting no car. I want my dad. Wait, my mom is pregnant though.
Done?
My mom pregnant. Oh yeah,
Stop.
I want my dad.
Balls for SRR. Mom's still trying
Wait,
to fight.
please. You're gonna help my mom. She's pregnant. Please.
Let's go. Get up.
I want my dad.
Get up.
I want my dad. I want my dad.
Car out here.
I want my dad.
I got one car out.
Now, Jeff, the second link I sent you is the actual mace.
Mom's.
Does it make you want to smack them?
This is horrible.
I want to start with the mama first, and then I want to hit, I want to smack every one of those officers. 10 officers for one little girl.
I watched this with Danny the other day, and it's clearly child abuse. The mace is severe overkill, and when they're holding her on the ground, it's just awful.
I think a calm approach
Yeah.
to de-escalate it would have helped, but it just seems like he was already dragging her by the coat, and he just, like I said, he was treating it like a dog that got off its leash.
He sure was. Yes, Rebecca, just click that link at the top.
Yes, Desert Goat. She said, I guess they had pushed the mother down or tackled her as well. I'm not sure, but because it was off camera, so I'm speculating. But she's telling the little girl is telling them that to stop because her mother is pregnant.
Mm-hmm. But the poor baby thinks that her daddy has been stabbed.
Hey, Jason D. Hey, Bones.
Is that the only reason why they're taking this little girl into custody? Because she thinks her daddy has been stabbed?
She ran away, out in the neighborhood. I mean, she didn't go far. But the mama called. Now, this is what I understand. The mama called and said that she had ran away and that she had threatened to steal a car. I think that's what I read.
What I read was that the little girl had threatened to kill her and her mother, kill herself and her mother.
Oh. That's still no way.
Sarah. Oh, go ahead.
Still no way to treat a baby, though, is it? Why didn't he, like right here, why didn't he just reach over there and get her and pull her over there? Why did he have to mace her? Could he not have just pulled her? They had an officer on her side putting her in, and then him, and you can see him. But if I'm not mistaken, and you guys can tell me for sure, but on that canister, if I'm not mistaken, it says, "Do not use near children or in an enclosed area like a car."
I don't think they saw her as a child anymore. Because he said you're acting like a child, which means he clearly saw her as either a teen or an adult. I don't know what was going through his head. But it was actually the female who threatened her. And as soon as she did that, she lost all trust. She, she's like, "No, you said you're going to tase me. I don't want to." And she kept saying, "I don't want to do something." Mm-hmm. "You said you're going to tase me." Well, your trust is out the window.
That.
A little bit more.
Look, there you go. He's pulling so hard. So it's okay. I know. Go ahead. Stay back for her. Stay back for her. Okay?
I'll let go. You're gonna stop.
He doesn't pull you, okay? I'll find your dad, okay? But you need to sit back. Put your foot here. Just sit back. I'm gonna get your dad, okay? But you need to get warm, otherwise you're gonna get hypothermia. So sit back, okay? I'll get your dad, I promise. Is he here?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll find him, okay? But you, hey, look at me. I can't find your dad until you sit back and I can close the door, okay? I will find your dad. So sit back. I promise. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look anywhere else. I promise.
Get in the car.
Okay?
I'm not telling you. Get in the car.
This is it, hon.
Get back in the car then.
It's too hard. You won't do it if you sit back. Come on. Don't take some once you sit in the car.
Here comes the drugs.
Come on. I'm gonna do it for you. I don't want to. Sit back. Sit back. Come on. This is your last chance. Otherwise, pepper spray's going in your eyeballs. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna go get him. Now sit back. Come on. I will fix it. I will fix it.
Why don't we separate now?
Let's just sit down. I want to see my dad. Come on. Come on. Put your last chance. It's your last chance. Last chance. I'm going to go get your dad.
I want to call him.
I will call him. Sit back. Come on. They are losing their patience. Okay? Come on.
I want my dad.
Come on, sit down. Come on, we're almost there. Come on.
I want my dad.
What's her name?
I don't know her name.
Bradstreet, what's her name?
Sit back.
Here, wait, you just stop for a second and take a deep breath. Hey, just stop.
I will get your dad.
No, you said that you were going to pepper spray me. No, please, no, stop.
Just prayer. Just prayer at this point. Here. I got her. I got her.
I got her.
Unbelievable.
I got her. I'd like to get him.
Wouldn't you, though?
I'd love to get him.
But at no point did they treat her like a child.
Why couldn't they just scoot her over?
Well, why did they first? I just don't feel like that she needed to be cuffed. And if they wanted to get her in the car, they could have put her in the front seat and said, "Hey, let's warm you up and we could talk about what happened and tell me everything, anything to calm down until somebody else can come that is more trained and able to handle this." I don't understand why they were dragging her by the collar or the hood, why they felt the need to tackle her and put cuffs on her. And then mace her, and you hear her screaming for her dad because she really probably does believe that her father had been stabbed.
And she wanted to see him, physically see him, to make sure.
And then the mother came out, and I agree with, there was some, I think it was PD and No Justice. I think they were saying, you know, how dare you come between a child and the mother, but they called them out there. They called the cops to come out there for whatever reason. And I don't know if it was because there was a fight or, you know, and that was the reason, but he's there now. You called him, he's there. You wanted him there for a reason. When the mother came out, she's talking to the child again as an adult. You've seen him put me in headlock for years, and I'm like, why are you doing this in front of a child?
Can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The cops are there, right, for someone who has committed a crime, which this child did not commit a crime. What? Because the mom said she ran away, because maybe she spoke back to the mom. That is not a crime. And they needed some. Yes, and they needed someone there to speak to her that was for people that have a mental disability, if that's what you will call it. Not an officer. And the way they pepper sprayed her and what they did with her was uncalled for, unnecessary, and it's really it's crazy. I cannot even believe. And the mother was just as bad.
Yeah.
The mother was just as bad as the cops, if you ask me, the way she came out talking to the daughter. That was ridiculous. That was crazy.
Right. She was talking to her like she was an equal.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be damned if I'm going to hear an officer or anyone talk to my child like that, and I'm just going to like egg it on, kind of like, which is kind of like what she was doing. That's what I saw. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
that's the appearance it gave, right? I mean,
yes. The mother was no better.
Right.
I agree.
Otherwise, pepper spray's going in your eyeballs. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna go get him. I will fix it.
Dear, wait, just stop for a second and take a deep breath. Hey, just stop.
I will get your dad. No, you said that you were gonna pepper spray me. No, please, no, stop. I got a black arm.
Just spray her. Just spray her at this point. Stop. Dear. I got her.
Ooh. A 9-year-old baby. She's going to be ruined for life.
And if you notice, she is surrounded by male cops.
Yes. I think I counted 10.
It's a lot.
And that's going to go with her, though, for the rest of her life. And, you know, I mean, it was told, I think I read, Pierre, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, that she even had some mental health issues.
I'm not sure, but if what her mother said, you know, you've seen him do this to me, I wouldn't doubt it. She's sitting there witnessing constant fighting between two adults. I'm sure she has some mental issues.
And then the mother's pregnant again, you know.
And then talking to her like an adult.
Yeah.
Yes, to my understanding. I'm sorry, lady.
Go ahead.
To my understanding, yes, I did hear somewhere that the little girl did have a mental situation. And there were 2 Black officers there, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I believe that's what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even talking about that, right? I'm just saying she's surrounded by a bunch of men manhandling her, and then one woman helping. It's like, what the hell?
And then the woman's threatening to mace her.
Get in the car. I'm done telling you. Get in the car. Get in the car. 4-7. You got a rig station? All right, just keep them station for a minute.
Fresh, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Neighborhood check.
Yeah,
Mom's out here. I catch. Mom's out here trying to fight people driving by. 129. She's the one that called originally.
The child has been witnessing so much horrible, like physical and mental abuse. That onslaught of armed, very large, aggressive men would have made her so terrified.
Yes.
Well, then was it the police union president? He okayed it. I mean, he didn't see anything wrong with it.
They should have had a female social worker or some sort of social worker used to such abuse and a crisis interventionist from the police department or like somewheres like that must work with problem situations like that.
Well, if they knew that she had mental health, I'm wondering if she didn't have a doctor or.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
so per the press conference, they said that I guess there was a social worker or somebody on the way as well, but because of there were so many reasons for the calls. Like, it wasn't just the child was getting out of hand. I think it had to do with the fight as well, and that's why the police arrived first.
Well, they should have tried to send a female officer, as if an adult woman would have needed to be brought in. They would have had to have a female officer sent, wouldn't they?
Well, that's the one that pepper sprayed her.
Oh my God! Officer. Yeah, I don't understand that. They could have killed her. Her lungs could have went into such spasms with that. Like, that's just it's not right.
I'm hoping that her eyesight's okay.
Yeah, they could have blinded her easily.
I mean, my son's 42 years old, and I talk to him like he's a baby.
Yeah, the mom acted like it was a normal everyday thing. Unfortunately, that's sad.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it's everywhere. That's the sad part. It's everywhere. And there's not going to be anything done to these officers, is it?
So far from the press conference, it doesn't look like. I think they were put on leave, probably paid leave.
Paid leave.
But they haven't suggested firing or anything like that. From what I could tell.
Well, from what I understand, there's been a outpour. There's been all kinds of phone calls and everything. Oh, is that Peanut?
Hello, ladies.
Peanut.
Are you in your car? Are you in your car with your? Oh, damn it!
I would, but there's 16 inches of snow out there, so no.
Where are you?
I don't answer questions. No, I'm not.
I'm just like, because it's not snowing here in the South, and I really, really wanted it. I was just kind of asking out of jealousy. God.
Yeah, we're on that about 16 inches.
Holy smokes!
Wow.
Yeah, it's cold.
I bet it is. Are you going to get to go home anytime soon?
Hopefully within the next week or so.
Wow.
So I'm up here visiting family, so.
Have you made snow cream?
No, not yet. It actually just stopped snowing about an hour and a half ago.
Good God.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah. So, but it is very pretty.
I bet.
Yeah.
Until it becomes icky.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I just wanted to mention. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I wanted to bring up, because I did watch the video with my concern with, she was what, 9 years old?
Yes.
Okay. a lot of times when there's difficulty within the family and they go to counseling, 10 times out of 10, they're prescribed medication. And what I saw with the little girl was agitation, which is what you would see as one of the side effects of the medication.
Yeah.
And there are no FDA approved drugs for children who are having emotional distress because of family problems. And the fact that y'all said that she was homicidal, suicidal.
Yeah. Right.
And that goes with it too, right?
Yes, those are also side effects of medications.
Yeah.
They can become very violent. The youngest child to take their life due to the side effect of a medication is 6 years old. That little boy was,
is that the one that killed his grandparents too?
no, this was the 6-year-old was from Florida, and he was under DYFS's care, the Division of Youth and Family Services.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on 2 or 3 different medications that should have never been prescribed. We know that 99.9% of the children in foster care are medicated. And that can be proven with public records. You can actually find out the doctor who prescribes them, the age of the child, the county from the child, even the name of the doctor. It's amazing what you can get through public records. So that would be my concern. But, with officers, they should know, because the first thing they should ask when a child is in distress like that is are they on any medications?
I didn't hear him. He might have, but I didn't hear anything
they don't, but they should.
Yeah.
They don't, but they should, and, we're starting to see, more and more of suicides. And are you talking about the 12-year-old from South Carolina?
Didn't he kill his grandparents or something?
Yeah, his name was Christopher Pittman.
Yes.
And he was on the maximum adult dose of 200 milligrams of Zoloft.
Dear God.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it was the state social worker that determined it was the medication. Well, the state didn't like that answer, so they went and they got someone else to say it wasn't the medication. And they had the top suicidologist who was in South Carolina. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He also testified, at the trial, because I was there.
It wasn't Dr. Lee, was it?
No, Dr. Lee was not there.
Okay.
There was a doctor from the FDA, a former FDA representative, and I can't remember his name. We're going back, 2005?
A long time ago.
Yeah. But I do know that there were several experts. There was I only know him by his first name, David, from the UK. He was also another expert. He was a psychopharmacologist who conducted clinical trials for healthy people. God, I can't remember these guys' names. I feel like I'm having a senior moment.
Oh no, it's just a brain fart. It's because you're cold.
Yeah, big brain fart.
Yeah.
And that's why I have such a huge concern. Because they hand out these medications like they're candy.
M&Ms.
Yeah, and they, the doctors don't take the time to sit down with the parents to let them be aware that they carry FDA black box warnings. This is what you need to look out for, especially within the first 9 days of prescribing a medication for children. And what a lot of people don't realize is that they're not FDA approved for the use in children.
The Zoloft wasn't, was it?
I think Zoloft is only FDA approved for OCD.
But not that high of a milligram, is it?
No, but it wasn't even FDA approved for OCD back in when Christopher Pittman had it. And I think that was 2001.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was a cuckoo doctor, VA doctor that prescribed it.
So sad.
And then we had a 16-year-old boy of Mormon faith, an honor student. He was on Effexor, and he took 21 classmates and the teacher hostage at gunpoint and didn't recall. He was found not guilty by reason of involuntary intoxication from the medication.
The doctors are not telling. The pharmacist is not giving any kind of warning, and the parents are not doing their research.
Right. And Bama, what annoys me or angers me is we had a 2-day FDA conference, and I believe it was in 2007. I, along with, my congressman and many, many others, where parents and patients weren't getting the patient medication guides. And these are FDA approved. They're actually mandated, and they're supposed to accompany the medication.
Right.
These drugs with black box warnings. And that wasn't being done. And, New Jersey was the first one, because it was the New Jersey congressman who did the investigation, where the pharmacists were actually getting in trouble for not giving the mandated one. Instead, they were given what the drug industry was giving out. And they were just photocopying it instead of giving the real one out. So there was a big hoopla about that.
I don't get anything.
Well, you should, when you get your medication, they staple. It should be stapled to the bag.
The receipt is, but that's it.
Yeah. But a lot of people, what you should do now that technology is so much better, is you can actually find the manufacturer's package insert online. And that's the same with this COVID vaccine that's out there. I really wish people would pull up the manufacturer's guide package insert to the vaccine, because people are being misled by the media that this vaccine has been FDA approved.
And it has not.
And it has not. And Pfizer makes this clear that it has not been FDA approved. It has not been, it's for an emergency use only, has not been tested in pregnant women, and extreme caution should be used. And we're now starting to see through the vaccine adverse events reporting system, shortly after pregnant women receiving the vaccine are now losing their babies.
Okay, well, let me just say this first. The media doesn't necessarily have to lead anybody if their doctors or whomever is giving them the vaccine is informing them of all of their information. I actually get really, really tired of the media being the scapegoat for the reasons why people don't know what's going on. If you're going to have somebody give you a prescription, they usually either give you a printout or the information behind it. If you go there willy-nilly, get a shot in the arm, and you don't ask questions or you don't have any clue as to what they're putting in your body, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's the media's fault for telling me that. That's silly.
Right. Well,
that's just silly to me.
And I agree with you, but there's a two-arm on this. Now, when you look, and it has to do with direct-to-consumer marketing. Now, the media, if they're putting out this and they're telling you to go for that vaccine, they should have a responsibility. Like when the commercials come up, you see all of the side effects. The media should also, because it is law, put up that disclaimer. Put it up there about the FDA reporting system. Because when someone suffers an adverse effect, only 10% of those adverse effects are reported, because the public is unaware that they can contact the FDA and report it. And that is the media's responsibility. But they don't do it. You know, it's in your newspapers, it's in your print, but it's not on your TV.
If you look at the side effects of my Simponi, the injection and the methotrexate the methotrexate I take weekly, and then the other one I take monthly. I mean, my hair fell out with the methotrexate, but it's coming back. Well, not all the way out, just some of it right there in the corner.
But I don't know, Baba, you're probably as old as I am. Do you remember when we had our children, what our obstetricians told us when we were pregnant? Don't put anything in your body because it'll affect the baby.
The baby.
Do you remember that?
Yes. I wouldn't even take a Tylenol.
Yeah, exactly. They don't say that nowadays.
No, my daughter-in-law had a gallbladder attack, and they gave her pain pills.
I remember those days. Can I just say hi to Wrong Damn Media and Cooking with Lulu? I know you were going to say something earlier, and you let Peanut go. Did you want to go back to that?
She's muted. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I am so glad you're here.
Girl, it was like trying to break into Fort Knox to figure out how to do it, but I figured it out.
This is your first time on panel too, isn't it?
Yes, I've never done this before, but I'm figuring it out.
But hands-on is the best way.
That's right. How are y'all tonight?
People, Rebecca, or Wrong Damn Road is the lady that does all these beautiful carvings. The one I showed y'all last week of my old man. She does it. And she also donated some to Jeff to be raffled off for our Jason D. I don't know who won those.
Swedish Sugar.
That's right.
That was very beautiful. I remember admiring them when I had them in my hands for a little moment. Yes, that was very awesome work.
Thank you very much.
My husband's taking mine over. I mean, I call it mine. He calls it his. And I said, well, she's my friend.
That's funny. I'll tell you real quick why my name is Wrong Damn Road. I used to live on a road that was right next to the dam, and it was a long dirt road, and people used to come down it all the time, and I was the only one down there, and they would come down it all the time thinking they were going to the dam. And so they'd get down there, and they're like, I was looking for the dam. I'm like, no, this is the wrong damn road. And I'd like, you have to go back out to the road and go to the left. So this was way out in the country, of course. And so I got this little card in the mail, and they were allowing us to name our roads. And of course, I wanted to name my road Wrong Damn Road, and the county wouldn't let me name it that. So anytime I have a chance to name something, that's what I choose to name it, since the county wouldn't let me name my road Wrong Damn Road. Wow. So that's how I got my name. That's where it came from.
And it wasn't a dirty word. It was a dam.
That's right. It was actually the dam.
We used to live on Coondog Cemetery Road, and it was a gravel road, and we lived at the very end. And people would come through there, looking for the cemetery. And, it was about 10 miles on past us. But because we lived on Coondog Cemetery Road, they just assumed that, the Coondog Cemetery was there.
Hey, Bama.
Yes, ma'am.
I just remembered what I wanted to say earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yesterday my granddaughter was she was grabbing some of that ice, some of that snow, and putting it in a cup, right?
Uh-huh.
And I let that snow melt. And later on, after a few hours, I went and I looked at it. And it had like sediments in it and stuff, and it just didn't look right. So they say that falls down and that it's clean and that it's this and it's that. And now I don't believe. No, now I don't believe that because I saw it with my own eyes.
We live in a little dirty world.
Yes, if you guys try it, you're gonna see it for yourselves. You know, anybody that got snow, you're gonna see it for yourselves. I didn't believe it until I saw it.
Well, Peanut, are you seeing it like that too? They got 16 inches, Lulu.
Yeah, no, I haven't noticed at all. I just watched my 2 grandsons shovel.
Oh.
Yeah, you take a little snow, put it in a cup, and put it on the side, let it melt, and you're gonna see.
All right, I'm definitely going to do that tomorrow. They still have like virtual school 1 week, and then they go to school the following week. It's 1 week on, 1 week off. So we got the snowman kit. So we're going to build a snowman tomorrow. So I will definitely check it out when we do that.
Yeah, please, and let me know, because I did it and I saw the stuff in the cup. It was not too clean, and I said, "What?" And my granddaughter was eating this snow this whole time, and I'm like in awe. I can't believe it.
I've been sharing your preparation H video. I'm gonna get me some because I got wrinkles.
Oh my God, Mama, I love
heard
you.
It works.
It really does work. If you have bags under your eyes, and ladies, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut anybody off if anybody was trying to say anything. Thank you. If you have bags under your eyes or above your eyes, you put this on for like a whole week. A little bit. You don't need so much of it. And I'm telling you, take a picture before, take a picture after, and you're going to notice the difference. It's unbelievable.
I'm sorry, preparation H?
Yes, it's not only for hemorrhoids. You've got to watch. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to. If you watch my video, oh my God, I was using it for that for the longest. You know, for hemorrhoids. I'm not gonna lie, and someone told me about it, and I started using it on my eyes, and I said, "Oh wow, this really does work." And I used it on my brother. I used it on my other brother, my other sister, and the one that I used it on today, and it really does work.
Ladies,
yeah, I'll try anything once.
We've got us a challenge. So
yes,
starting tomorrow, we'll all show our faces, put that preparation H under our eyes. Next week we're going to be gorgeous.
All right.
I'm telling you, you put it, and I'm gonna promise you, it is a challenge. I'm gonna promise you that if you have bags under your eyes, it's only if you have bags under your eyes, you know, and you put that on, it's gonna bring the swelling. You're gonna notice the difference, but you have to do the picture before, and then the picture after.
Challenge accepted.
We don't need the cool kind or buy any cucumbers or anything like that. Just
nothing.
Wow.
Just
feel pretty good.
Just a preparation H, and none of those $60, $80, $90 creams, none of that. You're going to see. And we're going to do this because we're going to be back on here next Tuesday.
How many times a day? Just at night or what?
No, one time a day at nighttime if you prefer. If you sleep on your back, because if you sleep sideways or on your belly, then it's gonna rub off or whatever. So if you want to wear it during the daytime and you're not going anywhere, that's fine also. But if you rather wear it at nighttime, that's fine. as long as you sleep on your back, and it doesn't rub off on your pillow or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Do y'all want to show our faces today and then, or wait next week show our faces and then the week after that the results?
Try do your picture. Anybody that's going to do the challenge, please, ladies, take the picture today. Try the preparation tomorrow. Let's start tomorrow, I guess, because not everybody has it at home. I went and bought a tube of it. Yeah. And then next Tuesday we come back on and you let me know if you saw the difference.
Mm-hmm. And you just dot it on, right?
You just
I don't rub.
Excuse me, ladies.
You just dot it on.
Excuse me. Ozzy Angel,
Yes.
can you turn your camera on, please? Just for a minute. Okay, thank you. Sorry, y'all continue.
Okay.
It's okay.
Hi, Aussie. How
Hello,
are you
ladies.
doing? How are you?
Hello, Aussie.
Hi, Aussie.
Just
Hello,
thought I'd
Aussie.
pop
Hey
in and
there.
share. Just popping in to share some love.
Oh, that's very nice. I need it
Love
today.
back at you.
Much to all of you.
Oh, I love each and every person in here on this panel. We've got some
Absolutely.
good ladies. We've got some wonderful ladies. And you know, look at all the pretty ones. Look how pretty. Rebecca, explain to them your avatar picture.
What do you mean?
Is that the one with the, well, I can't see. I can't get the one, oh, I guess I better not talk about that one, had I?
Well, that's just a picture of me with sunglasses on, blowing a bubble. That's all that is. I'm not sure what you're.
Yeah, I see it. I was talking about flossing. The dental floss.
Oh, no, I don't have that. Where I got the dental floss
It was
stuck in my
hilarious.
teeth. No, I don't have that. I don't have that one. I mean, I have it, but Lord, if I tried to show it, I would surely get disconnected because I'm not even sure how I got here. I'll have to do that some other time when I'm better at doing this.
I can't figure it all out yet, but this is just our third time, isn't it, ladies? Third or fourth.
Something like that.
I don't know where Golden is tonight. I don't know if she has to work.
That photo is actually me. That's
you got
not.
your little.
Can
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
I
say
take that out of a magazine. That's actually me.
Excuse me. The people in chat, I'm sorry, I really can't see what you're saying, but hello to all of you.
I got that, Peanut.
I knew you would. I had to say it. But that is actually me. And if Mommy of Many is in the chat, she can confirm it.
Well, now Jeff has seen you too, hasn't he? Or I thought he had. Oh Lord, that's really me. We was grilling hot dogs. Well, no, we wasn't grilling. We was roasting hot dogs. Look how beautiful.
Woo-hoo.
Pier is gorgeous. Pier is absolutely. Look at that. Is that not just? Look at the perfect shaped face.
She does not need preparation H.
She don't need nothing.
I'll use your tube here.
Yeah.
I need to rub my entire body over it. And it's COVID-15, man. COVID-15.
I would need
me too, Pierre, me too.
I would need a carton of preparation H.
I want to do it around my lips too. Yeah, because I got wrinkles, and then I got the laugh lines at the eyes, or crow's feet, whichever one you want to call them. And,
I don't think I have any crow's feet anymore.
I do.
Any smokers?
I vape, but I do not smoke.
I smoke.
I ask because you get those crinkles around your mouth from smoking, when you're drawing on the smoke.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just wondering if there's any creams out there for that.
Preparation H.
Mm.
According to Lulu's been doing it.
Quitting.
Doing
Oh,
it.
I did quit a long time ago, but it still leaves those wrinkles.
Wait, Lulu can do what? I heard Lulu can do it, but I don't know what.
I've been doing it, the Preparation H.
Oh, yes. I've been doing that for a bit now. I heard it worked and I tried it. I think it's okay. So far so good.
Well, I've
It's just
heard
an
about it for a long time.
anti-inflammatory.
Yeah. So
I
it
think
should
I'm
be
just going to
fine.
stick with my puffy face.
Coffee?
And puffy and all the wrinkles, I've really earned them, so maybe I'll just keep them.
Here.
No, it's like it's like the like the hemorrhoids. When they come out, that's when you use the cream because then you need it, right? But if you're okay and you don't need it, then you just don't use it. That's fine,
Exactly.
We need to just worship Lulu. I'm serious. She had Rick eaten out of her hands. Now at first he was mean, but she hung in there, and he was. You seen it, didn't you, Rebecca? I mean, he was worshiping her by the end of that show.
I
don't think I did.
Running errands. Okay, thanks.
Lulu, you had actually had a civil conversation with that man?
It didn't start
Yes. And then he went and saw my video, and then he said, I love her.
Yes. He wants to marry her.
Miracles can happen.
I'm sorry?
Are we talking about
can happen.
Yeah, Rick Rude, right? That's who you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of nasty, but then I don't know, he just came down a little.
Yeah, Lulu, is that your first experience with Rick Rude?
Yes, I've never spoken to that man before. I didn't even know who he was. I still don't really know too much about him. That really was my first experience.
He gets worse.
Oh, no.
I actually, because I was listening to y'all, and he was quite mild with you.
At first he wasn't.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, if you had seen him after when he went over to Drama Dome, oh Lord.
No, I don't go to Drama Dome because I really if drama starts on a certain channel, I'm there, then maybe I might give some of it back, but I don't like to go to a channel where there's too much drama, I like to be, cordial and civil, so I go to the peaceful, quiet panels.
It just happened so fast on Glenn's. I don't know what happened.
Me either. It's horrible.
It was. Poor thing. I don't know where Glenn went, but he dropped down.
Yeah. Oh, he was here?
I missed it, Wobbly Boost.
It was poor Glenn. I love Glenn.
Yeah,
me too.
Glenn had just stopped out briefly. He was had to fix something.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I'll be right back. And then as soon as he dropped off, boom, the fireworks started.
But he did apologize to Glenn.
So he should.
Good. Yeah.
Well, you know what? If he was truly apologetic, he would take that video down.
Yeah, and hopefully he meant it. Hopefully he meant it and it came from the heart,
Well, when you make a video about someone and then you go on their panel and apologize, but yet you leave that video up, then that's not a genuine apology.
No, I don't. I say the same thing. I think not.
But he admitted on Glenn's that he did it. He knew what he was doing. And that that's pretty color.
That's beautiful. I love that purple. I love that purple. Who did that?
Jeffrina.
I love that.
That's a fuchsia pink.
Jeff's coloring.
Isn't it
Purple's
pretty?
my favorite color.
Red is my favorite. Anything red.
Blue.
Blue?
Yes, big blue is my favorite color.
I had red hair one time, just as red, bozo red.
That'd be
Nobody
different.
nobody else liked it. Yeah, I think so, Peter.
I did the Bonnie Raitt red. I had one bang that was completely red. That was my Bonnie Raitt moment.
You got any pictures I want to see?
I can't
Send me a
find
picture.
any.
Can we do it again?
No, not that blue.
I love it.
Yeah, Pier's color's blue.
And the purple goes with the headband that she has on.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, that one's pretty. I like that. I like the fuchsia pink better.
I like Benny. Jeffrina, what's that song I like?
Who's Jeffrina?
Jeff.
Oh my God.
Is it Benny Hill? Benny Hinn?
Hey, Jefferina, can we show one of my videos?
Well,
Where is Mama Bear
I don't
today?
know. It just depends on the other ladies up here.
I bet she has a lovely singing voice.
Jeff, Jeff, I've got to do this because it's the one video. And I should have emailed it to you, but I didn't. It's part 2, where it says Activism News Network. That's the name of the video. And if you could start it at like 1 minute 45. I want to ask the ladies, because I was told that because I was there at the protest at the Capitol, that I should be reported to the FBI.
Why?
Because I was there, video recording. And I wanted.
But you didn't go inside, did you?
No.
Then no, you're fine. I don't think that. I think it's silly.
Yeah, these were comments that were made about my video. And I actually thought it was pretty darn good.
Yeah, but that short cop was the best. You have to admit that was good.
Well, you know what? I went in this video that I'm asking Jeff to play, is I go head to head with a female officer, or face to face. And she was young, and I think the expression on her face was she didn't know what to make of me at first.
There's freedom of speech, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I think female cops are the worst. I'm sorry, I just do.
Oh yeah, she was kind of a little bit of a bully.
Exactly.
And where the male officer kind of ignored me. But then she was more, what's the word? I'm trying to look for the word.
Intimidating.
Forceful. Yeah, she had a stinky attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Female.
A typical female cop.
Yeah.
And she was young, so I think that had a lot to do with it also.
They just seem to have a point to prove.
Press. Go down. Let's go. Press. I'm pressed. I'll be okay. I'll be good. And just watch me check the against it doesn't matter. Nobody fucking likes you. Matt, where's your pass? I don't have a pass. I'm with the Activism News Network. Okay, let's go. You have to go. You don't have a pass. Let's go, guys. Get off the stairs.
Did you see where the male cop just ignored me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the last video, I actually run into her again, and she was even more aggressive. But that's it. So if you all haven't seen my videos, go and check them out. But yeah, I mean, I was on a scaffolding, and I was in the far right-hand corner of it, and I was just recording. And I had 2 individuals state that I should be reported to the FBI because I was there.
Protesting isn't against the law, so being there to me is.
Well, I wasn't even protesting.
But I mean, even if you weren't protesting and you were just videoing, being there does not make you guilty of a crime. Protesting does not make one guilty of a crime. However, if you trespassed or had anything to do with, that officer dying or anything like that, then maybe.
Peanut, with that statement, all journalists then should be reported when they report on anything.
Exactly.
So, no, I think that's a stupid thing.
And what I should have, but I wasn't paying attention at the time. I wasn't. I was more focused on the line, because after she made me get off that scaffolding, all the male police officers, they allowed me to stay by the bush that I was at, and they more or less ignored me. And she then tried to approach me again, and they scooted her off. And then there was one that I thought was a little bit of a tyrant, and he came over and he's telling me, move, move, move. And then there were a couple of cops that nicely walked me through the line so nothing would happen to me. I thought it happened quickly, but some of the officers there were great.
But you just got that one.
There was regular press behind that line. They had regular cameras on tripods, and they were allowed to stay behind that line, and everybody else had to move.
That's why I think it's just silly to even suggest that you should have been arrested, because being there does not make you guilty of anything.
Exactly.
I agree.
And then in the third one where I was alive, I did have an officer say they were going to arrest me. And I was like, for what? For what? For recording?
I must have missed that one, Peanuts. I've watched quite a few of your videos, but I did not see that.
Yeah, there were 3 parts. It was the first part where the pepper gas really got to me. So I actually backed off, and you could see the plumes of like a goldish mustard color where they were, spraying it into the crowd. And then they had the flash bombs. Yeah, so there's 2 parts. There's the first part is that. The second part is what you just saw. And then the third part where it's the final push out. And one officer said he thought I was flanking him. And I said to him, really? Do I look like a threat to you? Really? And I probably came up to his kneecaps.
That I did see.
You saw that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to laugh. I mean, the size of you, and you're flanking them, right?
What's flank? Oh, like surrounding them? Well, no.
Flanking is like standing like in the back of them or out of their peripheral vision. That's what they consider flanking.
Officer safety.
Yes, officer safety.
He thought you were going to run up behind him and buckle his knees and make him fall back.
Or goose him.
Yeah.
I would probably have pinched his butt, but.
Or headbutt him in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this one cop when I worked at this doctor's office, and I mean that man was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. He's got a brain tumor now, but I mean I'm old enough to be his mama, right? But that didn't stop me from looking. And I worked at a chiropractor's office, and I'd have to, massage his back and everything. And one day he came in and he had on those running pants. You know what I'm talking about? They're real tight, and they were black, and stretch.
The stirrup pants?
Biker shorts?
Bicycle
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
Whoa. He had a biscuit butt. I just wanted to take a bite. I mean,
Was he a cyclist?
Yeah. Well,
you know those
not
pants
as a
come
cop.
with a. Oh, because those cyclist pants come with like a bicycle seat in the butt.
Oh.
So it might have been.
He was just out running and all that stuff,
Okay.
He was not out of shape. Trust me.
Yeah, my neighborhood, we have a neighborhood post so that people in our neighborhood can post stuff. And there was one, I guess there's this really hot jogger. I don't go outside anymore, so I missed it. But he posted to the guy that was jogging without a shirt on today. He nearly caused my wife to drown in the lake around the corner because when she saw you coming, she ran downhill and fell in the lake.
Oh.
It was just the funniest thing. And everybody was like, "Can you give me the street number?" And
I want it.
Where was it? I'd like to see this.
Well,
it reminds me of my perving days. I was walking backwards on a beach with a handful of shells, watching this wonderful looking Adonis. He truly was beautiful. I was very young, but I took a step into a hole, fell back on my bum, and dropped my shells everywhere.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Very embarrassing.
I'm glad you didn't twist your ankle.
Did he come to your rescue?
No, he did not. Come to think of it, how rude of him.
Yeah, that wasn't a gentleman. Well, this guy's got a brain tumor now. I don't even know if he's still, He's seen his partner, his female partner, get shot and, killed.
Cancer's not fussy.
What?
I said cancer's not fussy. It picks on everyone.
There's no discrimination at all, is it?
No, there's not.
Yeah, I apologize. I am not feeling good tonight. I don't know if I've got a UTI, a kidney stone. I don't know. But
sorry to hear that, Barmer.
Well, thank you. If it's all right with y'all, I'd like to go lay down.
Okay.
If y'all want to stay up, fine. Or
No, I've got things I need to do.
I'll drop down. It was nice chatting with you. I'll try and get here earlier next week.
You are doing fine, and I apologize. Please, I am so sorry. I just
don't apologize.
Feel good tonight.
You can't help how you feel.
Yeah, feel better, Mama, and I wish you the best and sending prayers your way, okay, sweetie?
Thank you so much. I love you, Lulu.
I love you too, honey.
Rest well.
Thank you, Oski.
Much love to the rest of you, and I'll talk to you again next week.
You as well, Oski.
Okay,
you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Pierre, I'll talk to you after a while, I guess.
I'm sure.
Yep.
We always find a reason to chat.
Always. And Rebecca,
all right.
Wrong Down Road, I'll talk to you after a while or in the morning.
Okay, honey, feel better. I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me. Thanks, you guys.
Oh,
thank you. Lay down.
Yeah.
Okay,
I hope it's not a kidney stone. Peanut, I still don't have your info.
Oh, yeah. Let me give you my phone number in chat.
Lulu, it's been a pleasure.
In
I
private
have
chat.
had even though I don't feel good, I've enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it, sweetie. You have yourself a good night, okay? Just take it easy.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, okay. Feel better, honey.
Thank you, Lulu.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right,
And Mama Bear.
thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome. You're very welcome, Jeff.
hang
and is
on,
everyone leaving?
hang on. Thanks for coming, guys. No, yeah. What?
Hey, Jeff, did
I was muted.
I got it.
I'm telling everybody bye.
You
Bye,
was
Mama
muted.
Bear.
I'm muted.
Bye, Pierre.
Bye, guys. And
Bye,
I'll be praying for you, Bama.
Thank you. It's not fun, is it? All right,
Next
so-
week, I'll see you all from the road. I'll be on the
All
road.
right.
Okay.
Right on. Yeah,
Later,
make sure you
taters.
come back next Tuesday. We'll do it again.
Okay.
And
Take care,
again,
everyone.
Right on.
I
Bye, Peanut.
apologize. All right, y'all have a good one, okay?
All right. I hope you feel
Mama
better.
Bear.
I hope you feel better, Bama.
Thank you, Jill.
Absolutely.
Right on.
Bye,
Thank you, Mama
ladies.
Bear.
I know what the kidney stones feel like because a couple months ago, or maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I had one, or some, I guess, but it was real tiny. And
tiny,
Kev,
don't get it.
right, and Kev told me to start drinking lemon water, like, and that'll dissolve it. You know what I mean? And I hadn't had no problem since, so you may want to try that.
Did you run a low grade fever?
I hurt. It just hurt something terrible, man. It felt like a abdominal pain.
Yes.
And I mean, real bad, dude. It hurt so bad. I thought I was having a fucking something. I thought I was just dying. That's how bad it hurt.
Yeah. It is my
He probably
back.
he probably thought he was giving birth because that's what it feels like.
I mean, it really hurt. And I can take a lot of pain, right? But that was totally, different kind of pain altogether. I've never felt pain like that before until then.
The first one I had, I was 8 months pregnant.
Oh, damn.
It threw
All right,
me
well,
into labor.
I really try some lemon water, something citrus to maybe break it down a little bit.
I'll do that right now.
If it starts hurting too bad, go on to the doctor, go on to the emergency room. Don't wait until it hurts so bad you can't even walk. You know what I mean?
It's right there right now.
Because that's what I was. I waited and waited and waited, and I should have went on right then because it just started hurting worse and worse and worse.
Yes, and the water.
Yeah,
the water should be warm, not cold water. Warm water with that lemon.
right. No doubt. Yeah, I would do that for sure. At least, go to the doctor and get it looked at, Bam.
I'm gonna go in the morning. I don't
Right.
know.
Okay, sweetie.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. But it got to hurting so bad, I couldn't take it for the next day. You know what I mean? So I had to go to the emergency room.
They won't let you in.
Oh yeah. Well, not even the emergency room.
Nope.
Well, where the fuck do people go that needs medical attention like right away?
They said that we've got those little walk-in clinics that close like at 5 o'clock.
Oh hell no! If you go to that damn emergency room, they don't let you in. That they can't do that. Yeah, they can't do that. You know what I mean? If you hurting that bad, you go your ass to the emergency room. I don't give a fuck what they say.
Well, a pain pill's not touching it.
Bama. If you go to the emergency room and that bitch don't let you in, you kick her in her shin.
No doubt. Kick her somewhere. What?
I will.
Okay,
All right.
sweetie. I hope you feel better.
Just go take it easy and drink some warm lemon water like we was talking about. It might make you feel better.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Right on. All right. Well, take care of
I'll
yourself.
talk to y'all later.
All right.
All right. Love y'all.
All right. Love you back.
Love you too.
Love you.
Right on. All right, Lulu. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna shut this down and then restart another stream. You're welcome to come back. I'm just gonna start it probably in the next 5 minutes. So
okay, Jeff. I'm gonna hop over to I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna hop over to I'm gonna hop over for a minute or so to upstate stream. But I'll be back.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you, sweetie. You too.
All right. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna shut this down and start another one. That way it'll upload as just ladies' night, so it won't get all messed up. In case some ladies might want to watch later or something. So thanks, you guys. I will restart another stream here in just a bit. So make sure you're here when that happens. Thanks all the people that showed up. I'll be right back.